Yo, there's a lot of people out there just churning and grinding all day on amphetamines.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
I can't believe I'm bringing it up again, but that book over there, Blitzed, is a Norman Ohler book about the Nazis during the Blitzkrieg campaign. They were all on meth.
All of them, yeah. And then, a lot of people don't. I talk about it on stage, but the people don't know that Hitler was on a lot of cocaine, too.
Oh, Hitler was on a lot of oxycodone, too.
Yeah, but the coke part was always, like, to me, the thing that I was like, wait, what? And it was his doctor that was giving it to him.
That's what that book's all about.
It's really fascinating how the whole army was all methed out.
Oh, yeah. And they would give more meth to the people that were on the front lines. Like the tank guys, they got the most meth.
Yeah.
Just fucking meth them up.
Well, there's that.
Makes sense.
People on meth, what is it? People on meth love confrontation, like they are
aggressive.
Yeah, they seek out confrontation. So I remember I talked to Dr. Drew one time. He goes, people on cocaine run from the cops and people on meth run towards the cops.
Really?
Yeah. So he's like, you get people like a really like serious coke problem, they see a uniform and they bolt.
Whoa.
And then people on meth, like when when dealing with like real meth people, they see cops and they're like, what's up, bitch? And they're like, they want confrontation with uniforms. Like they just seek it out. That's fucking what they do.
Did you see that football player get pulled over?
Yeah, man. That was fucking wild.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the way to the Dolphins game.
It's interesting. He just didn't want to roll his window down.
I know. I understand, like, there's like a lot of people weighing in on, the nuances of this whole thing because it's layered. It's not, but it's like, I mean, look, I'll never have Tyreek Hill's experience, like as being a black guy in America and in a McLaren, and I don't know what it's like to get pulled over by cops. My whole thing with cops, if I get pulled over, I always try to be like,
yes, sir.
10 and 2, yes, sir. Like,
yes, sir.
Now people are right. It's not against the law to not be like that. You're allowed to be like, whatever. Hurry up and fucking figure this out. You can do that, but I just feel like it's not de-escalating things.
Right.
But then those cops were fucking hot with like, you could tell. The one in particular felt like to me watching it that he had felt maybe humiliated by also either somebody he recognized or just somebody with wealth who is feeling entitled, that he wanted to show the other cops that like, I don't take any shit, which I feel like it's a human emotion, but then
but you can't have that human emotion as a cop.
You can't
act on it for sure.
You can't just fucking throw somebody
to the ground and cuff them as if they're a dangerous criminal.
Like he was a violent offender.
Right.
Like, it was really fucking nuts.
It is nuts. The whole thing's nuts. It's nuts, but it's nuts both ways, right? It's like roll the window down. Just
roll the window down is
say
obvious.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what
give your driver's license. You're speeding. You're going 103 miles an hour. What are they alleging?
I don't know what his issue was, but he just didn't feel like it.
A fun car.
That's a fucking fun car.
That's a fun car, bro.
Is that a 765?
I don't know what it is. I don't know anything about McLarens, but it's fucking
so
dope.
rad.
I know. I remember when you were reviewing one, when you had that car thing you were doing for a while.
Yeah, dude. They were giving me. I've driven a lot of the lineup. I've driven the 600 LT.
How come you never got one?
I don't know. I should get one. I just drove the new 750S. It's fucking phenomenal.
But they're making cars that just a rich knucklehead can buy that has the most insane speed and power. I
remember when they sent. I've driven, like I said, a lot of the lineup. When I drove the 765 LT, I remember talking to, at the time he was with McLaren in F1, Daniel Ricciardo, and I was like, dude, I just drove this fucking thing, and I've been driven a lot of cars. I've never been more scared of what could happen in a car. I was driving down the 110, and we were doing like 70, and it was just open road, and I had somebody in the passenger seat, and he was like, punch it. And I mean, in the blink of an eye, we're going 130, and it's just like it's so fast and so responsive. You know, the slightest input, and I was like, this is it was a scary feeling where I go, I want to hand this in, like I want to turn this in right now, and I also want to order one.